Hello Dollface, it's Kat here, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite things in the entire world, and that is colorful eyeshadow. If you've noticed on this channel, I don't normally lean towards neutrals. I love bright, colorful shadows. If it's a rainbow, give it to me. I just want all the colors on my face at all time. And you know, a lot of palettes out there are mostly neutral and they have like pops of color in them. Like, how many palettes have you seen where there's like full on nudes and then there's just like a blue and a pink? And I'm like, yeah, those colors are cute, but like that's not the color story I'm looking for. I want all color all the time. So today I thought I would share some of my favorite palettes that are just like all colorful for you guys. So if you guys are looking for some good colorful shadows, you know, just check these out because they're my faves and I hope you like them. So let's first start off with my all-time favorite colorful eyeshadow palette, the one I reach for more than anything, and that is Jeffree Star's Jawbreaker palette. For one, this packaging is beautiful. It's amazing. I love it. It's thin and compact, and like, yes, I love his new packaging. It's so beautiful and great, but like, I'm so glad that this one was in the original cardboard packaging because I take this traveling with me. It is literally my perfect travel palette. It has every color I need. I just think it's so stunning. I have everything I need. I have a bunch of pastel colors. I have some bright reds. I have some whites. I have some highlighter colors. Like, this is literally the most perfect, beautiful, colorful palette for me. I knew when I saw him release this that I had to have it because it was everything that I needed and I used. My favorite shadows in this palette are definitely bubblegum, obviously. I love a good pink, and it's a nice, beautiful, just like blue based pink, which I always look for in a palette because so many palettes like to do like a nice like orangey yellow based pink where they lead more towards like a salmony color, but I like a good blue based solid pink. I also really love the shade Raspberry, Gumdrop, and Cotton Candy. Those are the ones I really lean towards in here. Oh, cute's really cute, and so's the F word. But yeah, no, I love this palette. I use it all the time, and like, if I would say to get any of these ones I'm mentioning, if you have the coin, I would definitely pick this one up because it is worth it. This next palette, at first glance of the packaging, you wouldn't think that this would be like an ultra colorful palette. You would think it'd be like dark and moody, but that is the LA Splashes Classic Horror palette. I knew I had to have this palette because one, I love horror movies, I love monsters, and I just loved the packaging. I thought it was so cute. But then when I saw them reveal the colors and I saw that it was just an all colorful palette, how could I resist? Like, these colors are bomb. This palette I think was only like $25 or $35, one of the two. I think it was only $25 because I got like a $10 off coupon or something. But like, can we talk about how bomb this is? And like, this neon yellow Toxic is so pretty, and like, this is the best Gerard Way red ever. And I just really love the color story, and it does have a black in it, which helps. I do wish it maybe had like a white or a white shimmer just for a little bit of highlight, or more likely, you know, for your brow. But like, honestly, this palette is so good, and the pigmentation is amazing. It's so pretty. Let me just swatch with these colors. I did a full review and look with this, but like, look at that yellow. Like, it's so cute. And like, this blue, like, hello, so pretty. Like, this palette is just, I love it. It's one of my favorites. And I don't think LA Splash actually has a lot of eyeshadows out yet. I think this may be one of the only ones. I should double check that before I say it, but like, I really like this, and I hope they come out with a lot more palettes and more colorful ones, you know, just maybe do a pastel palette because I really like their formula, and I love this palette. Alright, let's get my favorite brand out of the way. As we all know, I love Lime Crime on this channel, and actually one of my most popular videos is when I reviewed this palette. This is the Lime Crime 10th Anniversary palette. It's their birthday palette. And of course, like, the packaging is sick AF. It's got beautiful clouds, little holographic unicorns, like everything you would need. And what I really love is this went back to like their old roots of just neon colorful colors. It's just like beautiful rainbows, and like this yellow shimmer gives me so much life. This, like, it just had such pretty shimmery colors, which I really liked because a lot of rainbow palettes you'll see are mostly like mattes, so like, I really like that this one gave me a lot of shimmer options. So I have a lot of shimmery colors to go with my mattes. I'm sorry, the mirror is like glaring. There we go. But like, this color arrangement is so cute. This yellow is everything to me. I reach for this palette quite a bit for shimmer toppers on like my center of my lid. I just think it's a really beautiful, beautiful, nice palette. And the actual shade Lime Crime is just such a pretty little green like shimmer shade that like, I don't know what it is right now. I'm just really obsessed with like green shimmers, and that's, I don't know. Oh, I should also mention that the shimmers in this palette are ultra glittery too, which I love glitter, so Now that palette there is really good for like their shimmers and glitters, and it's just really pretty to look at. But if you want a hot punch of just neon color in your face, the Venus Vivid palette is your best friend. Again, it is the Venus eyeshadow formula that I love so much, and I love how compact these palettes are. Like, yes, they're a little thick and the packaging is beautiful, but like this color story is just so bright. And again, it has just a nice like neon yellow and green and blue and just red, and like it's just so bright and vibrant. I love it so much, and it's just so cute. And like, can we talk about how cool this like black light neon sign packaging looks like? Ugh, I just love how they reimagine the Venus every single time. Now, I hate to mention these ones because these are discontinued and old, but like I love them so much. And if you saw my palette collection, I talked about deeply how I want all of these, but these palettes just are very important to me. And that is their old Lime Crime Old School palettes, and I have the D'Antoinette and the Aquatania palette. I just think these colors are so vibrant, and like this formula was so nice and buttery and smooth, and I just really love how colorful these are. This one gives you a nice mermaidy palette, so if you're looking for more like fun mermaid looks, like this is your best friend. I just really love this color story, and I just, ugh, I miss this Lime Crime. I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but like I want this color story back so bad. I just want all these palettes. And then, of course, my all-time favorite, the D'Antoinette palette. I just love these pastels. These are just beautifully well done pastels. Again, this is the best pink eyeshadow of my entire life, and I will cry when it's gone. But I really love this. Like, this purple is beautiful. Like, can we, like, literally, oh my god, if you can find them, get them. Like, literally, go on Poshmark, go on Depop, eBay, like, get your hands on them. Since we were talking about pastels there, we'll just go on to my favorite pastel palette, and that is the Sigma Cream de Couture palette. This is the only Sigma product I own, and I do believe also this one is discontinued, but I'm pretty sure you can find it anywhere. I know I've seen it on Depop and Poshmark a lot. I got this one off of Dolls Kill, and like, I just love, this is a full rainbow of pastels, which is amazing because a lot of palettes, there's not a lot of pastel palettes out there. I know Huda Beauty just came out with a pastel palette, and like, brands are trying, but like, this is one of the first like all pastel palettes I ever found. And as a girl who loves pastels, like, I knew I had to have this as soon as I saw it. I didn't even know it existed until I had a coupon for Dolls Kill one day, and I was scrolling through, and I always check their makeup because, you know, sometimes you get Lime Crime products on a good sale. But like, I saw this baby and I was like, I never knew you existed, but I knew you're my true love. And so I had to have it. And I just think the names are really cute. Like, it's got like Raspberry Rosé and Violet Whip and Cherry Blossom. Like, it's just Blue Chocolate. Like, it's just beautiful, soft, like pastry names. And the colors are so pigmented and they blend so nicely. And like, I hope they come out. I know they had this palette out a long time ago with different packaging. And because if you know, do you guys ever watch Emma Pickles? I used to love Emma Pickles. She was like the first makeup artist I used to watch on the internet, and like, she had this palette, but like, I didn't recognize it with this one because it was a different packaging, and it was just like, it was stunning. And I tried to find it back then, and I couldn't, and then they relaunched it and I got it, and like, I love this palette so much. It's just a beautiful, just nice pastel colors. So those are my palettes that are a little bit more expensive, on the more higher end side. You know, they're $20 and up. And a lot of people don't have those options, and I understand that as someone who's trying to save money. That can be a lot of money to keep buying colorful palettes. So I thought I'd talk about some more of like affordable brands that I really love. And the first one is NYX, and this is the Ultimate Multi-Finish Shadow Palette. Now, I wish I had their, oh crap, now I can't think of what the palette is called. Their colorful eyeshadow palette. The, it's gone, it's out of my head. But they have the rainbow palette, and I really want that. But I got this one off of Depop for like $6, and this is the NYX Ultimate Finish Palette. And what I really love about these is it gives you the color story. So you get all these same colors, but you get different finishes. So you got matte, a shimmer, and a glitter. And I really love that because you can make some really cute, like, cohesive looks. I just love all the options. And I love the formula of their glitter shadows a lot, so I really got this mostly for that. But, like, again, I like that I have all these colors and different finishes to work with. Because sometimes you'll get, like, a rainbow palette and, like, there's, like, a shimmer shade that's a really color that you want, but you wish you had in a matte so you could blend it in your crease, but it's, like, a shimmer, so you can't use it that way. So I like that this palette gives me the options, so, like, I can use any of these colors in any way that I want to, because I just really wish, like, a lot of shimmer palettes, I mean, a lot of rainbow palettes had shimmers and mattes in the same color, so I could do looks, like more fun looks. The last two palettes on my list come from the affordable brand BH Cosmetics. I think that their products are really, really great, and I really love how affordable they are, that they have easy access to a lot of people. And one of my all-time favorite palettes from them is the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. This is one of the first like rainbow palettes I ever got, and like I just like look at this color story. It's amazing. The colors are so bright. You get so many options. You get a highlighting shade, you get a nice shimmer cream, and a black, which are perfect when you do rainbow looks. You always need kind of something to go with it, so you have a highlighter, you have something to deepen these colors. I will say this palette is a little patchy. You know, I mean, the colors are beautiful and amazing, and a lot of these colors work. You just have to put a little extra work with it, and I do think like if you're just getting started using colors and you want to ease your way into, this is a perfect palette to do that, because you get so many options and it's so affordable. This palette is like $20, but I know they have a lot of sales and coupons. I think I got mine for $15 during like Black Friday a couple years ago, and I love this palette so much. I used to take this traveling with me. It used to be my favorite go-to colorful eyeshadow palette, and before I got the Jawbreaker. I just think it's a great option if you're just starting getting into colors. Again, you have to put a little tiny extra work with it just to add a little bit, like to deepen those colors, but it's great. Is one of my babies. But as I just praised that as being an amazing palette forever, and I've had this one forever, this next palette I've literally had for not even a week yet. I'm just wearing it for the first time ever on my face right now. I did a whole video review with a tutorial, which has already been posted with this look, and this one tops the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and that is the Trendy in Tokyo palette by BH Cosmetics. One, the packaging is so cute. If you love Japan like I do, you will fall in love with this palette. It's just so adorable, and like the color story is so good. Like this is a full-on rainbow right here. It is great. I do wish that it had a white and a black like the other palette did, but like again, it wouldn't, like they have a certain amount of numbers, it wouldn't fit in the palette. I get it. And I wouldn't want to get rid of any of these shades because they are all stunning. They are buttery and smooth. They blend so beautifully, and this is only $15, guys. Like, hello? Like, how do you get this good of a rainbow palette for $15? I don't understand. It's amazing. And I just love how smooth these are. These like shimmer shades are stunning. This green is my life. I love this shade Anime. Like, that's great. It's on my face right now. I even used it for my blush. Like, I love how compact it is. It's just a nice like small size. It's thin, so you could take it traveling. I just love this palette so much, and I know it's like brand new, and I've only had it for a week, and it's crazy to put something on my favorites when you've barely even used it, but like after just playing with it, these colors are just so amazing. The pigment is great. It applies smoothly. It's beautiful. There's a little fallout, but like you can't go wrong for $15, guys. You really can't. And just like look at how cute the packaging is. There's just a little lucky cat. I love it so much, and I just get really excited. And then I love eyeshadow so much. And that completes all of my favorite colorful eyeshadows. Rainbow eyeshadow is just the best. And these are the palettes that I reach for more. Like, yes, I do have a lot of other colorful eyeshadows in my collection, as you've seen, but these are ones that have that full rainbow color story that I'm looking for. I just get so tired of just like all these palettes I see. They're like all neutrals and then like two colors, as I mentioned. Like, it's not for me. I'm not gonna buy those. I'm not gonna waste my money on just a palette that has two shadows that I want. Like, I saw that new Morphe palette, the pastel one, and like, yes, those pastels look so pretty, but the rest of the palette just doesn't seem worth it for me to buy it with just the few colors that I do like in it. So I just love these because these are like a good full rainbow color story, colors that I will use and need. I know one day my dream is to get a Sugar Pill Pro palette with all of their rainbow colors, because that would just be the most amazing thing in the world. Oh, I love their eyeshadows. I'm just gotta save the money. One day it'll happen. One day, maybe I'll treat myself to that when I graduate. Like, that'll be my graduation gift to myself, is that I'll just get myself a Sugar Pill palette. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because that would just be really, really rad for you guys. Also, comment down below your favorite colorful eyeshadow palette, because I would love to know. I love, love, love colorful eyeshadows, and like, just give me those rainbows, baby. Give me them. Thank you guys again so much. I hope you stay lovely. Bye!